This is the story of a very long dachshund named Lengthy. You might remember a few weeks ago we did another story about a very long dachshund named Pretzel. So this is our story, Lengthy by Sid Hoff. Lengthy was a very long dog. He was so long that he couldn't see his own tail. If you passed him on the street, you wouldn't know what he was unless you saw one end or the other. "He's a dachshund," said the poor old lady who owned him. "We doubt it," said the dachshunds. When Lengthy went around a corner, he was never quite sure if the rest of him was following. When he went into his house, part of him always stayed out. Other dogs laughed at him. "You're like a big frankfurter," they said. Do you know what a frankfurter is? It's a hot dog. Lengthy didn't care. What other dog could all the children pet at the same time? What other dog could they use for a jump rope? The old lady loved Lengthy, and she took good care of him. She was careful never to slam the door on him. She brushed him every day, no matter how long it took. She wished she had more than a bone to give him for dinner, but that was all she ever had herself. Lengthy tried hard to repay the poor old lady for being so kind to him. He helped her clean the floors. He let her use him for a clothesline. At night, he watched her whole house. One morning, it was very cold. "Winter is coming," said the poor old lady. "I will knit you a sweater." She took a few cents out of a jar. She took a few more cents out from under the floor. "This will pay for the wool," she said, and got ready to go to the store. "Oh, I wish I were smaller so there'd be enough wool for both of us," said Lengthy. He tried pushing himself against a wall. He tried tying himself up in a knot. He tried letting out all his breath. He was still the same size. "I can't let her spend all her money on me," said Lengthy. He ran away. He ran to a very rich neighborhood. People invited him into their house. They gave him his own room with private bath. They had their servants bring him food on silver trays. They threw a big party for him so he could meet the best dogs. They did everything possible to be nice to Lengthy, but he was lonesome. He missed the dogs who called him a frankfurter and the children who used him for a jump rope. Most of all, he missed the poor old lady who had been so kind to him. Lengthy decided to go back to her. He happened to be passing the bank just as a pair of crooks came running out. "Stop!" shouted the police. The crooks tried to run around Lengthy, but he was too long. They tripped over him. "Good work, Lengthy," said the police. "There'll be a big reward for this." Lengthy took the money home to the poor old lady. She bought enough wool for both of them, and they were warm all winter.